Find your man. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Michael, find your man, baby. Ball's dead. Defense, find your man. Kayla, find your man. Get in front of the man. Get in front of the man, baby. Number 2, get in front of your man. Run defense. Run defense. Run Kayla. That's a layup. That's a layup. That's a layup. That's a layup. Stop the ball.
Welcome, Warrior Nation, to our first of 3 semifinal games here at the TCAL State Tournament. We are joining the junior high game in progress. This is our boys junior high taking on Texas Christian here in the semifinals of the junior high TCAL State Tournament. We have a good matchup here between the 2 teams. This is a team that our team hasn't played before, Texas Christian. And I believe our varsity team is going to be playing their varsity later this afternoon. So we'll be pretty familiar with this school. As I mentioned, we have 2 other games coming up after this. Our girls are in the state semifinals at 12 o'clock and our boys varsity at 1:30. Right now, though, it's the boys junior high time. They are down 4-5. They're the home team. They're in their home whites. Tigers are in their blues. On the floor right now is number 4, Darian Wallace. 11, Jeremiah or JJ Cavazos. 24, Joaquin Ford. Good defense there, good hands. 14, Caleb Copeland, and 25, Will Kenyon. Good defense there, a steal by Joaquin. Tries to get it up to Jeremiah, but 13. Length able to get that. And now 15 driving, is in some traffic and some trouble. It rolls to his teammate and kicks out to number 13. Tigers have a good guard. Obviously got some size there with number 13. He's pretty physical. Will did a good job defending that. Good rebound, Darian on the backside. Now Darian's going to clear with his dribble. Finds Joaquin alone in the corner for a 3. Got it. Don't want to leave him alone. That lefty can be deadly. Now Annapolis extending the zone out there for full court pressure. Will with a good steal as he anticipated that pass. Now pushing it up to Darian. Darian easily blows by for the layup. And now the transition basketball is starting to get rolling for the Warriors. The Tigers taking their time. They've already had a 10-second violation. And I think they're going to call hand check by Darian.
Go past the hip. Go past the hip. They're going to foul you. Go past the hip.
Stay there, okay?
We need them in foul trouble.
So number 5, their main point guard, main ball handler, taking the point. Annapolis in that zone. Like to extend out though, pretty aggressive. And that's a steal. And Joaquin all alone. He's going to just roll in for a little finger roll layup. Transition basketball is getting going off their defense. And now 5 getting a little frustrated as he's trying to find his teammate 13. 13's now lots of pressure by Joaquin as the Tigers break the initial pressure and now settle into their offense. 13 pretty aggressive with the ball, finds 5 on a nice little dive. So he was able to get into the middle of that zone. Long outlet pass to Joaquin. Joaquin's going to drive baseline. Little pull-up jumper, in and out. And off the defensive rebound, 13 now with the ball. He's going to just step around everyone. Good move. He's got that length. And able to handle the ball pretty well, too. JJ gets to the lane, finds Will. Little ball fake, nice little move. Got 13 up in the air, and then easy little putback. There's a double team. It gets tipped, and that should be a steal. Yep, Caleb has it. Finds Joaquin. It's 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Joaquin's going to pull up for 3. Transition 3. Just like that, Annapolis on fire. And the ball gets tipped out of bounds, dropped out of bounds as the pressure getting to the Tigers. It's Annapolis now on a little bit of a scoring run, up 16-9. 30 seconds left. JJ with the ball. Tigers playing a 1-2-2 zone. JJ in a little trouble. Joaquin's going to help out. And they totally vacate, leave JJ alone for 3. A little long. Will with the offensive rebound finds Joaquin. He's going to pull up for 3. He's been on fire, misses that badly. And now the Tigers off and running. And there's a steal by Will. They're trying to force it into 13. 13 really aggressive, letting him lots of hand checks. No call. And then at the buzzer, it's a good start for the Warriors. And Joaquin and JJ getting the crowd fired up. Warriors have been here since Wednesday. They came up with the rest of the team, so they've been sitting and watching, and they're definitely feeling the energy of the state tournament as they got off to a really good start. Tigers a pretty formidable opponent, though. They have a really strong point guard, number 5, and then 13 with some size and skill. He's going to be pretty difficult. So far, Annapolis has been able to keep him under wraps. Annapolis really good when they get in transition basketball. If they're able to get turnovers, they're able to convert those into some fast break points, as you can see, and not shy about shooting the 3 as Joaquin pulls up on a transition 3. And once they get rolling, they can score in bunches. Second quarter, Annapolis up 16-9. Annapolis on the home, in the home whites. Micah Garcia and Josh Garza in for the first time. Tigers did some substituting too, some new faces. This is a great experience for both teams, some state tournament experience. Kick over to JJ, finds Will, nice. That's 13. You can tell he likes to block those shots, leaves his feet early, and then left Will all alone. And here comes that pressure again. Long pass, and that's going to get stolen by Will, and here comes a transition basketball. JJ a little up and under. Good defense by 13. Keeps his dribble, though. Shows off some skill there, and desperation pass. Finds 5. 5's going to drive in. Nice little attempt. And then here comes Annapolis. They're off and running. And now Josh Garza with the ball, going to settle everything down as Annapolis, and then leave Darian all alone. He's going to drive, and that's an easy layup. That defense, that helps that defense nowhere to be found. And then here comes that pressure. And a little give and go to 5, and then he's going to try to get in there. JJ with an easy steal. Lots of hands, no call. Now Darian. They've got numbers. Little bump and finish into 13. No fear there. And here they come. The Warriors now. And Coach wisely calls timeout as Annapolis momentum is rolling. You can see the Warriors not afraid of 13 at all. Is obviously a formidable shot blocker, but he's a little eager to leave his feet, and they've been able to take advantage of that. As I mentioned, offensively, when they get going, they can get going as they can score from all over the place. And right now their defense is feeding their offense, and that's their sweet spot. Teams turn that ball over, they're going to be in big trouble. So after the timeout, it's 22-9. Tigers have been stuck on 9 here for a little while. Defensively, they're having offensively, they're having a hard time breaking that pressure. And here it comes again, another steal. And there's a lot of bumping, but they're not going to call that. Find Micah. He's going to ball fake. Oh, right idea. Darian with a good save. Josh left all alone, little long. Offensive rebound. Nope, 13 able to corral it. And off he goes. Now they're trying to transition. 5 gets around Darian. Nice finish. Jeremiah with the ball now. You're going to find Will down low. And a little up and under. Oh, good move. Couldn't quite get it. Likes that ball. Will doing a good job with the ball. 5 in transition. 13 offensive rebound. A scrum for the ball. And I think they're going to call maybe a jump ball. It should be a travel. He was rolling around, but I'm not sure what the call was. It's going to go to the Warriors. Levi Riojas in. So here comes pressure. And now Josh is going to clear it over to Jeremiah. Finds Micah all alone. A little bit long. Offensive rebound or defensive rebound by 5. And here comes the Tigers. Long outlet pass. 3 sneaked out. And he doesn't know what to do with the ball. Finds a teammate. And then they're going to say 3 seconds. I think he stayed in there. Yep. 3 got a little. He got the ball where he wanted to, and then Warriors surrounded him, and he wasn't sure what to do, and just kind of stayed there. 3:37 left. Jeremiah clears the pressure. And they're going to leave Josh wide open for 3 up top of the. And then here comes 13. 13 good with the basketball. And the ball gets batted around and out of bounds. So here comes lots of pressure here. They're letting them play a little bit with the contact. Josh now driving, finds Micah. Over to Levi. Levi's left alone for 3. That's short. Defensive rebound. They clear out. 13 now running point. He's going to get a lot of Warrior attention. Triple team. Levi almost with the backside steal and out of bounds. I think it should stay here. No, it's. I thought it was off Levi, but they say no. Tiger touched it last, and it's going to turn over to the Warriors. .256 left. Finds Micah. Micah double team, a little give and go. 13 over the top, good block. You knew he was going to be a good shot blocker. But good little give and go, and I think Coach Hayden's going to want timeout. So both Coach Hayden got the timeout. Refs are a little aren't clear on their signaling, but finally got the signal. 2:47 left. Annapolis up 22-11. They've been doing a good job, but now we're getting in a little bit of the middle part of the game. And the Tigers have changed their strategy a little bit. They're adding a little more pressure on the backside. Coach Hayden breaks the huddle with the team. Let's see what they have worked up in their inbounds play. Tigers playing a zone, but they do overextend a little bit. They found Will in the middle, just a little long. 5 with the rebound. He's going to clear everything out. And long outlet pass to 3. 3 snuck out again, and then tip by Levi, steal by Micah, and then he got fouled by number 3. Levi did a good job anticipating that pass. Over to Josh. They've overextended. They leave those shooters. 13 comes out to get Levi and then gets tipped out. That zone overextends and they don't quite recover. There's some backside space there that Annapolis has been able to utilize, and particularly when 13 leaves the rim, it leaves that wide open for him. Josh thought about the shot. It's going to go to Levi. He's going to drive, a little floater, a little too hard. Bounces around. 13 corrals it. And then Tigers trying to push the pace. He's going to pull up for 3. That's going to be long. Good rebound by Josh. Now they got numbers. 13 waiting for the big block. And Josh did a good job. Knowing he was coming, used his body for contact. And he's going to be on the line for 2.
Mark out.
22-11. Just over 2 minutes left. Josh Garza shooting 2. Josh spent a lot of time in the off season doing some work. You can see that paid off. Going up against a formidable shot blocker, able to use his body, shield him off, get the foul. And now on the line, shooting his second of 2 shots. So just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. The second one's good. Annapolis going to extend that pressure out. 5's going to get into a double team. He's got some trouble there, and Caleb tips it, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Fabian was there. Fabian Castellanos wasn't quite able to corral it. Caleb probably could have grabbed it. Instead, he tipped it and then left it kind of loose ball, and should have been maybe a steal. Tigers ball after the tip. Now that's going to be tipped away by Joaquin. He's going to be left all alone for an easy layup. As he was trying to go over the top, Joaquin was there, able to tip it away from him and then tip it to himself, and away he went. So 5 now trying to break that pressure. Finds his big man 13 in the middle. 13 good around the rim finish. And they catch Caleb on the backside. 13 one-on-one is going to be pretty tough to defend. Annapolis is going to probably have to send 2 defenders on him, and particularly when he's coming down the lane, he's going to be pretty tough to stop. So after the basket, he's going to have his and 1. That one's off. Caleb not able to corral it. Caleb needs to grab with 2 hands. He's kind of been trying to tip it to himself, and this is part of the games like this are great for kids to learn these basic skills. Looks like the Tigers doing some kind of funky little inbounds play. Leaves 3 wide open, and that's in. Had all 5 players out of bounds on the baseline and then came in for an inbounds play and were able to get someone open. Caleb left all alone. Can't quite get the bank to fall. And now Tigers off and running. 5 gets around Joaquin. He likes to get in that lane. Did a good job with that elbow jumper. Now Annapolis going. Lots of contact as people are hands all over Joaquin. No call. They're going to leave Micah wide open for 3. That's long. Rebound goes to 13, and here they comes the Tigers. He's going to get a lot of attention. Good job stopping the ball. Josh did a good job staying with him, not going for all the ball fakes and stuff. High pass over the top. That's going to be turned over. A little too high for his teammate. Josh did a good job not going for all the ball fakes and head fakes, just settling on good defense. Frankie LeBron in for the first time with 40 seconds left. Annapolis up 26-17. Tigers doing full court pressure. Finds Jeremiah, back to Frankie. Frankie's going to drive in. And the ball gets blocked, tipped, and then 5 off and running. And Josh rode him in. He's going to get called for the foul. So 30 seconds left, 26-17. Annapolis still at the lead. Tigers making some headway, though. Cutting into the lead that Annapolis did have. So 30 seconds till halftime. Will Kenyon coming in for for Josh. Number 5 shooting the second of his free throws. That one's good as well. And here comes Annapolis, wanting to push the pace a little bit. Jeremiah over to Frankie. Jeremiah using his dribble, finds Caleb, finds Joaquin left, wide open, and goes out of bounds. "17 seconds left. Annapolis going to put pressure on the defense. Tigers not really in a big hurry here. 13 gets through, and now let's find a man. Will right there. Now they've got a fast break. It's 7 seconds, plenty of time. Easy layup. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And the Tigers aren't going to be able to get a shot off. It's a nice way to finish the half, as Annapolis using their defense and their transition offense to get going. Defensively, Annapolis has been doing a good job stopping what the Tigers like to do. They have, some size and some skill. But defensively, they've been able to shut most of that down and get the steals, and that transition basket, transition fast break stuff has been really good for them. You can tell the Tigers want to work 5 and 13 into their offense pretty extensively. We'll see. The pressure so far has been working. We'll see if the Warriors can keep that pressure on as they are here in the state semifinal junior high basketball state tournament. Winner advancing to the finals tomorrow in the morning. As I mentioned before, we have 2 more games coming up. The girls will be next at noon, and followed by the boys at 1:30. The girls playing Cornerstone out of Bryan, Texas. And then the boys will be playing Texas Christian's varsity team at 1:30. All of them with a state finals game on the line, advancing to that state finals game. We're going to take a break for a minute or two, and we'll be back with the boys junior high state semifinal tournament. We'll be back. We are back for the state semifinal junior high game between Annapolis Christian Academy, the Warriors, versus Texas Christian Tigers. Annapolis up 28-19 here in the start of the second half with the chance to advance to the state finals on the line. Number 5 with the ball. He's been their main ball handler. Pulls in for a 3 and nice, really good shooter. He was able to get open with that high screen. And now Annapolis on the attack. Darian, a little give and go, gets through, ducks through, up and over. 13 can't quite get it. 13, a formidable shot blocker. And now over to 15. He's going to travel. Good defense by Darian. Good ball fake. It was a good ball fake. He just forgot to get his dribble coordinating with his movement. Joaquin now. He's going to drive in, baseline, pull out. Finds Jeremiah up top. Darian left all alone in the corner. He's going to drive. He's been able to get that all day. Misses that short. And now here comes the Tigers on a fast break. Nice finish by 5. He's able to get around. And now Joaquin's going to challenge 13. And I think he dribbled out of bounds. So Warriors now having a little bit of trouble with some turnovers. As the Tigers making a little bit of run, closing this to 4. Wild pass, that gets stolen. And now in transition, Jeremiah with 5 riding him all the way in, no call, but able to finish even with the contact. And then here comes 5 with Jeremiah on him. Jeremiah, tough defender. He's long pass, that's dangerous. And there's Will with the easy catch on that steal. It was open, but by the time they waited, Darian now open for 3 in the corner. Misses that short. Kayla with the rebound. And 13 with the block. And now 5 in transition. Finds 13 in the corner. He's going to drive. Ball gets tipped and stolen. Good job. Good hands by Darian. Darian out. Now Joaquin sneaks out. No one's back for that. Finger roll finish. Tigers not real great about that transition defense. Once that ball gets stolen, there's really been no one back as Tigers made a big run, cut it within 4, and then Annapolis able to respond with a couple punches of their own, and they were able to extend that now to 32-24. The defense for Annapolis has been fueling their offense. Like I mentioned, the Tigers, once they kind of get out of sorts, they really don't have anyone going back defensively. They've been able to capitalize on those fast break points. 5, though, you can see his skill as a shooter, and with the ball, he's been able to get loose, and he has a quick trigger, dropped a 3, and then finished over defenders. So 13 and 5 are the main defensive targets for Annapolis to slow those guys down. So 5 with the ball. He's going to give it to 13. 13, that's a steal. A little too hard for number 3. And now Joaquin, he's going to challenge 13. And I think he was trying to do a little of this, a little bit of that, and left the ball behind. No hurry for number 5. That 10-second count is on, and lots of reaching. That's probably a necessary foul. 5 dribbling around a lot. Ball was tantalizingly close to Darian, and he reached out and almost a steal by Darian. And lots of contact here, and they're just letting all that go. And Darian being a little too aggressive. He needs to back off a little bit because this is now a second foul back-to-back. He needs to be smart. They're not going to call. They're not going to call, but initially 13, turn and shoot. That's long. Rebound by Will, gets pushed. And now tried to hit it off a teammate, and that gets tipped by 20, and now here comes the Tigers. Over to 13. And they're going to say a block by Will. Will got there. He got there in time, but I think 13 was able to step around him enough to create the block. Right idea by Will, though. 13 with those long legs, able to Euro step around a defender. So 13 now, shooting 2. 3:23. Annapolis up 32-25. They've had the lead for the whole game. And Darian stepped in early, but didn't matter. He made the free throw. And now Josh Garza with the ball. Over to Jeremiah, left all alone for 3. That's long. Will with an offensive rebound. Throws it too far. Darian, good save. And rifles it over to Joaquin. Ball fake. He's going to drive in. Ran out of real estate. Kicks it over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's going to drive, and he thought Will was going to cut and instead turned it over. And now 5. Good finish. Strong with that left hand. Over to Darian. Finds Jeremiah. Now Annapolis going to slow down a little bit. They're leaving those three-pointer shooters open, and they need to probably take a little bit closer dribble. 20 just reaching in, and they're going to – coach finally calling timeout. They're letting a lot of the reaching go, a lot of the kind of hand slaps and things like that normally are called. Annapolis need to stay strong with the ball. So the Tigers clearly letting Annapolis shoot the three-pointer. Their zone defense overextends, and then that initial pass to the wing, leaving that three-point line wide open. I don't know. Annapolis is a decent three-point shooting team, but I don't think that's going to be the main diet of their offense. They probably need to use that space to dribble in and attack with maybe a little bit like an elbow jumper or in the lane, get a little bit closer on that jump shot. They've got plenty of space to do that. So 32-28, 2:32 left in the third quarter. Coach called timeout as the ball was stuck in a kind of a rough spot. Not able, and offensively things were kind of stagnating, so I think Coach Hayden wanted to get a fresh start on this possession. Following this game at 12 o'clock is the girls varsity game, their state semifinal game, and then the boys varsity following right away at 1:30. 2:32 left. Annapolis ball for the timeout. See what Coach Hayden has in store after the timeout. Find Darian up top. 20 way over the top. This should be a foul. It took lots of contact to finally call it. It seems like that whistle needs to happen a little bit sooner. Little catch and shoot for Joaquin, and that's what I'm talking about. A little bit easier jump shot. Joaquin came in for a little extended free throw jumper and nailed that. And now here comes the defense, double team, and that should be a foul on 3. Yeah. 3 was coming in behind. He was pushing. I think he was trying to set a screen, but instead just started pushing from behind. That's going to be an offensive foul, and that turnover goes to Annapolis. See if Annapolis can do something with this. Has got a nice basket from Joaquin. They could have given it right back to him. And like that, lots of space there. Darian over to Will. Will's going to do some work against that big guy, and he's just a little too big to just go straight up on. 13, he's going to pull up for a long two-pointer. Rebound, Josh. Nice behind the back. Loses the ball. Will's there, though. They've got numbers. Will's going to attack the basket, and that should be a foul. He's just 13 just going in there, just clubbing down on the ball. But, I don't know, he's pretty athletic. And now 5. Over to 13. 13 finds 5, little give and go. That's short. Joaquin with a good defensive rebound. And now out to Jeremiah. They got numbers. It's 4-on-1, but it's number 13, and that's a nice little give. And Will needs to stay aggressive and attack it. He's going to throw it up there, misses that. Another offensive rebound. Darian with the floater. That's long. 13 finally cleans it up, and now he's off. There's a big contact, and they're going to say a block. Now we got 2 players down. Darian took a hard foul. He did make it. Minute 18 left, 34-30. The Tigers making a run, trying to get 13. You knew he was going to come barreling in there. Darian got in there. These refs are not, I don't know, there seems to be some inconsistency. That should have been it looked pretty obvious as a player control foul. 13 had nothing. He slowed down and just went right through Darian. And Darian had established position, but regardless, he's going to make the basket. And here's the and one. Misses that. Joaquin with the rebound. And now Joaquin going to find Caleb. That was a dangerous pass. That gets tipped and stolen. 13 now going to come through. And don't want to get 13 going. He's pretty good with the ball, pretty good around the rim. Jeremiah with the ball. Over to Josh. Finds Joaquin. They just need to be patient. There's lots of space. Caleb with the high post. Finds Jeremiah. He's going to drive. And, I mean, just guys were grabbing his arm. No call. Stays here, though. .48 seconds left in the third quarter. Tigers have been making a big run here. Finds Will a little too high to steal. Now it's Josh, the only one back. Finds 13. And Caleb gets caught on the foul. 43 seconds left. 13 is really tough once he gets that ball and around the rim. Micah Garcia in for Joaquin. So he's going to get another and one to possibly take the lead here. And the Tigers with the lead for the first time in this game, really behind 13. Jeremiah's going to step up for a three. That's long. And then here they come again. And again, ball in his hands. He just rolls through, and here the Warriors need to settle down a little bit. Bounce pass to Caleb, and he got a nice finish there. 20 seconds left. The tempo of the game is really sped up. 13 just going to come barreling through, and good hands by Will. He's 13 seconds left. Plenty of time for the Annapolis. Levi Rioas in. Dangerous pass to Josh. Gets there. Josh is going to drive. Slip through, and nice little reverse layup. And Five's going to try to get going. The ball gets tipped around. It's loose. And Josh just covers up. No chance for a shot. Annapolis, at the end of the third quarter, gets the lead back after losing it. And now it's 38-37. Fourth quarter, hang on. This is going to be quite a game. So 38-37. So it's behind the efforts of 13. The Tigers have been made a huge comeback, and he has been pretty tough to stop. Particularly when the referees are not really calling a charge. It gives him a little more leeway to just come barreling in there. And a couple Warriors are going to have some foul issues. Darian for one, Caleb. You just need to be careful. It's going to be an exciting finish. The Warriors have been battling hard. Offensively, they've been settling for those three-pointers. It's good to see them making a couple of the jump shots. A nice layup by Caleb. And that's really what they need to do. They need just to keep attacking that rim. I know 13's there. He's lurking around as a rim protector. But that's really where they need to be attacking. Micah Garcia, Josh Garza, Levi Riojas, Caleb Copeland, and Jeremiah Cavazos in the start of the fourth quarter. Levi's going to restart the offense. Up to Caleb, high post. Finds Micah down low. Micah tries a reverse layup, and he's going to get 13 called for the foul. And 13, I think, has 2 fouls. I don't think he's not really in much of a danger of fouling out at this point. But it's nice to get that call. It seems like that's been a tough call to get on our shooters. So Micah now shooting 2. 5:53 left in the fourth quarter. Nice free throw there by Micah. Annapolis has been trying to extend that defense, the press. Let's see if they stay with it. Looks like they're gonna stay in that press. 5 with the ball. Stays in the middle of the court. Lots of defense. That's a wild pass. That's going to be a dangerous pass. Caleb not able to corral it and finally does. Saves it to Josh. And now off and running. Levi, and they got a little too anxious. They need to settle down, and Josh pointing to his chest like, yeah, my bad. Tigers ball. Dangerous pass. 13 gets tipped. It's battle for the ball. Josh on the floor. Finds Mike on the teammate, and ball gets blocked. Levi's going to save it to Jeremiah. He's going to come battling through there. And a finish against the big man. The big man's got to be thinking about it. He didn't want to foul, and he kind of let Jeremiah go some space. And now timeout coach from the Tigers. Annapolis making a little bit of a run here. Not afraid of 13. That foul against him, I think, made him hesitate when Jeremiah came in. Jeremiah's tough finish. And now extending that lead 42-37. And defensively, Annapolis that's been the engine for their offense. And you can see that their defense starting to ramp up. Josh Garza with a huge play. He dove for the ball as the guy was dribbling. It was kind of a reminiscent of an old school Charles Barkley play. If you're an NBA fan, hopefully know what the reference I'm making. But just dove for the ball, got it, and then found a teammate cutting to the basket for the finish. The energy is pretty high here in this gym. It's early, I know, but don't need coffee for this one. It's fully caffeinated. Warriors versus Tigers. Fourth quarter, Annapolis making that run, extending their lead out. It'll be Tiger ball after the timeout as the coach from the Tigers, I think, feeling the momentum shifting and want to settle things down. Over to 13. He's going to get double team. Caleb almost a steal. 15 is going to come bailing in there. Floater misses that. Caleb, good rebound, and now Jeremiah leaks out. Jeremiah versus 13. Lots of contacts. Again, you can see the experience. He knows how to take contact, use his body to shield the ball. And now 13, he's got to be in foul trouble. This might be foul 3 or even 4 for him. And Annapolis now taking it to him, and that's a big foul against the Tigers, as 13 has been their main offensive threat. Jeremiah now shooting 2. That one just rolls out. So 5:06 left, fourth quarter. The state title, a chance to advance the state title on the line. Second one rolls in. Now here comes that defense. 5 with the ball, finds 13. 13 with the ball, he's going to be double teamed. Double teamed, and he's got some trouble. And I think they're going to call reach, maybe, jump ball. What are they going to say? I think it might have been a foul. The signaling from the referees hasn't been very clear. I think it was a foul. Maybe they reached in. But good defense, a double team. He got in trouble. He picked up his dribble in a bad spot. And the double team came immediately. Here comes 5. Here comes that high screen. Levi's working around that. 5 gets around him, pulls up, and that was not a good foul by Levi. Once you're trailing a shooter, it's not wise to try to block him, and gets called for the foul. Now he's going to put him on the line. These games are great for this kind of experience. There's an eagerness to make a play. But in basketball, you have to know when to hold off and kind of let something go. I think they're giving him 3. His foot was on the line. He had definitely stepped on the line, but the refs are going to say no, it was a 3-pointer. So he missed his first, made his second, now his third one in as Will Kenyon, Darian Wallace, and Joaquin Ford come in. So third free throws in and out. Good rebound over to Joaquin. Joaquin now pushing pace. He's got lots of pressure and gets bumped from behind, loses the ball. Now 13 up against. Good bounce pass to 5. Good finish there. So Joaquin, you need to be careful about trying to do too much with their dribble. Use their offense. There's a lot of backside space open as that zone's way overextended. Needs to run their offense. Use the dribble drive when available. Caleb high post forces it in there. Again, and then 13 has some trouble on the floor. Good hustle. Josh Garza on the floor again. 13 lost his footing. The floor is a little slick. It's not a wood floor. It's kind of like a sport court type floor, and it's a little slick. And 13 lost his footing. So 5 taking his time. He's going to get double team. Gets around Joaquin and said Joaquin tipped it out. Coach Hayden thought it maybe bounced off Five's knee, but stays with the Tigers. 5 real patient with his drive, with his dribble. 13 deep 3. That's going to be way off. And they need to let that go, and they do. A little bit of maybe a rush as they're feeling maybe a little bit of the time running down on them. Don't need that big 3. They've got plenty of time, both teams. Jeremiah over to Joaquin. Josh in the corner 3. That's, again, nice save by Darian. Over to Jeremiah. He's going to come in for the big guy. Nice finish. 13 couldn't do much. I don't think he may have 4 fouls, so he just had to stand there. And Jeremiah with a nice finish. Oh, ball's on the ground. Steal by Jeremiah. A steal and a foul from behind. Jeremiah feeling it. He just kicked the intensity up to an 11. Jeremiah, tough defender. He's quick. He's got good hands. Really good laterally. And if you'd show him ball, he'll probably get it. That one goes in. 46-40, 3:29 left. Annapolis, little spark, little run here. Defensively, again, it's been the engine that's been running their offense. Coach directing traffic. Finally got everyone where he wants them to be. Jeremiah made the first one, shooting his second. That one's good as well. So 13 over to 5. 5 back to 13. Stolen by Darian. They got numbers now, 3-on-1. Jeremiah's going to come in again. That should be another foul. No call. Joaquin misses that. They need to finish this. Get up and shoot it. Coach, I think, tried to bail him out the timeout. No, he's going to call 5 with the foul. 2 point blank misses. They do get bailed out by number 5 on the foul. That should have been a make. See if Annapolis can make him pay with scoring at this possession. I think coach is going to call timeout. Yep. When you get a steal, it's so critical on that empty possession from your team to score. It really kind of cements those steals and builds that momentum. The Annapolis faithful here. We travel well, even though it's a crowded gym as far as bleacher and capacity. We are always traveling very, very well. 3:14 left in the fourth quarter. Junior high boys state semifinal game. They'll play, I believe, at 10 o'clock tomorrow, the winner of this game. So it's Annapolis ball after the steal. Had a couple chances at the basket, missed both. 5 bailed us out with the foul. And now they're trying to make them pay with the basket here. Annapolis up 7. Finds Will down there and misses another point blank layup. 3 misses in a row that should have been baskets. Will, can tell, a little disappointed on that. Here comes that defense again. 5 gets tipped out of bounds. Good defense, good hands. Stays with the Tigers. 5 running point. He's done most of the job of ball handling. Finds 13. He's gonna just, he's little handsy by the Warriors. I know they don't want him to get going, but they need to just play good defense. I think they're deciding if they're in the double bonus yet. It stays with Tigers after the foul. 5 is going to be left alone for 3. Contested by Joaquin. In and out. Boy, that was close. Shot misses everything. Darian with that. Now Darian with the ball. He's going to try to break down defense. Ball's on the ground. Josh is going to, and that's going to be over and back. There's lots of contact. Let that ball go. Josh should have just, once he had the ball, should have just settled down. Instead got a little panicky. The Warriors are going to have to, settle down, both fans and players, and just play ball. This is the way they've been calling the game all game long. Tip by Darian. Darian's been in that passing lane with his hands. He's been really good with that. See if they get a steal. Now 13. He's going to try to go downhill. He picks up his dribble, trying to find 5. There's a tip by Darian and a steal. And now we got a fast break. And again, no one back for the Tigers. Easy put back, easy layup. And now 13. I'm sure they're feeling a little desperate. 20, trying to find a teammate. Lobs a pass to 15, and 15 not ready for it. Another turnover. These are the empty possessions Annapolis needs to score and start extending that lead. On these turnovers, it just really accelerates everything when you turn the ball over and then the other team scores on you. Darian with the ball now. 2:14 left. Annapolis probably going to run a little bit of clock, slow this game down a little bit. Finds Will. He's got left wide open for a jump shot. Misses that. 2 minutes left. 13 with the ball, and 13 he's thinking about scoring. But Joaquin in that passing lane. Annapolis knowing it's a 2-man game for the Tigers, so they're overplaying those passes between 5 and 13. Doing a good job dialing in on what the Tigers have been wanting to do.
Let's go. We don't have time.
Just long pass over to 15. Nice little give and go to 5. Nice pass. And then here comes Jeremiah. He's going to break pressure. He's going to have lots of pressure. He needs some help. Finds Darian.
Let's get in it.
Annapolis trying to run clock. Joaquin thought about a shot. Nice job not shooting. Just need a run clock. Don't need a 3. Don't need a basket. We just need, unless we get a really high percentage shot, there's no need to take that shot. Minute 20 left. Annapolis has good ball handlers, and that was not a good pass. Stolen. 5, a good finisher. Misses that. 2 on a good follow. Good job by 2 to follow. Minute left. Long pass to Darian, or to Jeremiah. Jeremiah trying to slow things down. He's going to break pressure. Finds Darian. No hurry. No hurry. And 5's now going to have to foul as they're going to have to. Annapolis is going to have to win this game on the line. Oh, I think before the foul, Coach Hayden called timeout. It's a 5-point game, and this is a great game for this end of game experience. You do not get a chance to duplicate anything like this in practice. 5-point game, a berth to the state championship game on the line. I mean, talk about what great experience that these kids are going through right now. And for Annapolis, it's really about just playing steady, just trusting the training, trusting the fundamentals. They need to run some clock. If they do get a high-quality shot, take it. But there's no need to rush a shot, no need to take a long, especially a long three-pointer, because a lot of times those rebounds can be a long rebound, which starts a fast break on the other way. And then is shutting down 13 and 5. They're their 2 scores, and they can score in a hurry. Annapolis needs to shorten this game up, run some clock, get a high-quality shot. So 53 seconds left. Annapolis with a 5-point lead. After the timeout, Annapolis with the ball. Darian over to Josh, and Tigers going to go, looks like man-to-man. And 13 almost with the steal. Joaquin got the ball back and finds a teammate. Lots of bumping. And there's the high-quality finish. Yes. That's what they're looking for. A high percentage shot after a lot of bumping. 13 tries to find 5. Found his man. 5 knows he needs to score. Tries to get around Will. Good defense. Good rebound by Will, but lost it. He's on the ground. He needs help from a teammate. They're going to say jump ball. 19 seconds left. That was a big, big possession by Annapolis. Ran clock, got the basket, and now defensively need to shut them down. Just under 20 seconds left. And they're going to say after the jump ball, it's going to be Annapolis ball. So Will with great hustle play. Now Jeremiah with the ball. Over to Darian, running clock, 13 seconds left. I think they should be fouling. I'm not sure why the Tigers aren't. They're going to let this clock run out. They're going to let it go. Darian with the ball and a push. And that should be a foul. Instead of calling the foul, the referee just scolded 5. I think it's 1.5 seconds left. This game's over. Annapolis will advance to the state championship game tomorrow. It's going to be 5 team fouls, so Annapolis will be shooting 2 with 1.5 seconds. This will just be icing on the cake as Darian had a great game. Chance for 2 more. Coach Hayden just said, get back. Annapolis junior high boys will advance to the state championship game tomorrow. Just want to double check on the time. I think it's 10 o'clock. Second free throw's off, then time will expire. Congratulations to the boys junior high team for a big semifinal win against Texas Christian. A really solid junior high team. That was a really good game. 51-44, Annapolis advances to the 10 o'clock boys junior high state championship game as they march on. But we are not done. We're actually just getting started. 12 o'clock, the tip off for the girls state semifinal game, and that is going to be a good one. Annapolis, a huge underdog. And then following that is a 1:30 game against the Texas Christian boys varsity team, and that will also be a really good game. So stay tuned, stay with us. And what else are you going to do on a Friday other than watch some Warrior basketball? Once again, thanks for joining us. I'm signing off, and we'll see you in a little bit. Let's go Warriors.